What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Skippy Midnight back here after a month, and I know it's been a long time, but shut the fuck up. I'm working on the Valhalla review, and it's taken a while. The only reason why it's taking so long is because I'm trying to be as concise but as detailed as possible, and that's a really difficult thing to do. I don't want my video to be like 2 hours long, but at the same time I don't want it to just be a 10-minute video either. I want what I'm saying to actually matter and have an impact on people's opinions of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But yeah, if you guys just give me a little bit more time on the review, it'll be out, I promise. And before we get started, I just wanted to say please take a moment to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, big thank you to everyone who has subscribed the past few months. We've gained almost double the subscriber count since like November, and it's been wild, man. I really want to thank every single one of you who have subscribed, because I care about you guys and what you guys think about my content. Not only what you think about it, but I like your input too. When you guys comment on my videos, I'm looking at that shit and I'm responding to it and I'm liking it because I want to know what you guys have to say. And if I'm wrong about something, hey, that's even better. That shit's cool, because I get to know more. It's like you're my own personal lore book. It's sick as fuck. No, but seriously, big thank you to all of you. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So, according to the Ubisoft financial meeting earlier this year, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has done better financially than any other Assassin's Creed release within the first week. This means that the higher-ups within the company are going to continue to push out mediocre RPG games with epic gender options and mind-numbingly dull side activities where you can choose to romance characters that definitely should not be romanced.
I will show you all you need to know.
One thing that this tells us is that Ubisoft has no current plans to return to the old style of gameplay, which is something that I, myself, and a lot of others really enjoy. Another thing that we know for sure is that because of Ubisoft's continuation down the RPG route, the next game's map will be massive and even more empty, with copied and pasted assets everywhere, because let's face it, no other Ubisoft studio can make an AC like Montreal. But I will say there are a few rumors circulating about the next setting, and before we get into them, remember to be a bit skeptical because both of these alleged leaks come from 4chan, which isn't really the most reliable source. According to a 4chan post, the next game is codenamed Champion and will be set in medieval France and Germany during the 100 Years' War, releasing in late 2021. This game is said to be smaller and is more of a spin-off, giving us something to just spend our time on while we wait for the fully next-gen release like AC Rogue. Within this rumor or leak is also some additional information about the upcoming DLCs for Valhalla, including a release date of Wrath of the Druids later this month and some generic information regarding Halfdan's return to Ireland. One thing that piqued my interest was the post claimed one of Eivor's reasons to go to Ireland was to establish a trade route, and while I don't think anything will come of it, I was excited when Valhalla first released and was hoping for an in-depth economy system like we've seen in previous games, because it is well known that the Vikings were fond of creating trade routes throughout history. So fingers crossed we'll get to see that in this DLC, but I highly doubt it. This leak also claims that the Siege of Paris DLC will come out in June around the time of E3 and leads directly into the next game with modern day story elements that I won't discuss in order to avoid spoilers. This leak is definitely the most believable out of the two, and the fact that it's another game in Europe makes it that much more believable because a smaller studio can just copy and paste things from Valhalla but put a fresh coat of paint on them. And although the leak time period is interesting and the potential for a Joan of Arc cameo is cool, I think the European settings are beginning to get stale. I believe it would benefit Ubisoft to move eastward or even to South America. One time period I have wanted and pushed for since Origins came out has been the Aztec Empire and their fall during the Spanish Inquisition of the 1500s. I feel like that setting would be especially perfect for the RPG style if handled correctly and if it played more like an Origins style RPG. The other leak that has gained some traction is just a map of India with some text on it. Like really, guys, this is what we fall for now. It even says at the bottom, property of Ubisoft Montreal, Assassin's Creed V or 5. Do you even know when the last time they used a Roman numeral was? This leak is obviously fake, and if you believe it, I'm sorry to be the one that has to inform you that you're one gullible motherfucker. In other AC news, the YouTuber Blackwoods has posted a video about the Assassin's Creed live-action Netflix adaptation, that's a fucking mouthful, and has stated in his video that Michael Fassbender will be joining the show, not to reprise his role as Cal, but instead to play as Desmond? I'd assume that this means that they're retconning the Assassin's Creed movie, but I looked this up and found zero information on this, so if any of you have any proof on this topic, link it in the comments and I'll definitely check it out. So now that I've gotten all of the news and rumors out of the way, I want to talk about the future of Assassin's Creed and what I think would be best for the franchise moving forward. Number one right off the bat, remake AC1. Keep all the gameplay, update the graphics, bring cast and VAR to record, update some of the voice lines because let me tell you, some of the voice lines in AC1 sound like you're talking through a walkie-talkie. It's just not a good time.
This'll teach you not to steal. Your presence annoys. Die, thief.
Don't fuck with the modern day. I don't know what I was thinking in my Perfect AC1 remake video, but don't fuck with the modern day. Just keep it. Just keep it. I'm probably gonna make a new AC1 remake video because the old one it's just, my opinion has changed significantly and I have no idea why. But I just don't want half of the things that I mentioned in that older video, and I really want to correct myself now because I'm not thinking up here in the old Chrome Dome, you know? I was thinking with my heart and what I want. But sometimes that's not what you need. Also, they're giving us like these little, almost like a striptease of like Xiaoyun. And what I mean by that is that they just keep pushing out these books and side games. Give her a main game in fucking China. How hard is that? How hard is that? I don't care if it's an RPG. Just give it to Darby. Darby will write it. He'll connect it to Ezio and Desmond and Altair. He'll make it fantastic. But we'll be playing as an assassin in a great setting for an AC game, and they'll be directly connected to Ezio, and maybe we can find out what's in the box, because we still don't know what's in the freaking box.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
And Darby, if you write a Xiaoyun game and connect it to everything else that has come before in like classic AC gameplay in China, banger of a game. But we all know that they're not going to do that because Xiaoyun is too important to actually put into a main game. So they'd rather push their transmedia by giving us a character that we care about to try to make people buy their books so that they can get the story that they want, but have to pay for something other than a video game that they're most likely not going to want to pay for, because that's not how you want to enjoy Assassin's Creed. We want to play these games, but you keep making them into comics and books and everything, and we're just tired and exhausted of how much Assassin's Creed media there is. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, so thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, I'm trying here. But yeah, leave a comment down below telling me what you think Assassin's Creed will be doing in the future, and whether or not you believe these alleged leaks. And I'll see you guys in the next one.